So after we came out of Saint Lambert, the lock, we started having issues with our boat, and we really didn't know what to do because it was getting late. Even there was this one point where we got to this bridge, and there was a boat coming, and we were scared we were going to be right in the middle of it. And so our boat was there, the engine was overheating. And so once we passed the bridge and we saw the beautiful city and all that, we saw a marina. And so we went towards the marina and we saw a sailboat, and there was a guy on the sailboat. So Mike asked him if there was a mechanic at that first marina. And he said, no, just keep on going. And the next one. So we go to the second marina. I mean, the engine was super, super hot. It was 220 degrees. I mean, it was so hot. And we finally get there. And we just park the boat at the gas pump. And there's nobody to be found. Everything is closed. We can't even go on land because all the doors are locked. And so we say, you know what, we're going to just stay here for the night. And the next morning at 7 a.m., there's one of the grounds people. His name is Pierre. He shows up and he says, hey, what are you doing here? You can't be here. And so we tell him the whole story. And he goes, well, just go to the office over there and tell them that you have a situation with your motor and see if they can help. And so I talked it over with Mike, and he said, why don't you go, because you speak French and people don't speak English around here, so blah, blah, blah. So off I went. And I go to the mechanic. I go see Pierre again. And then he goes, okay, you're going to go around the building. There are two mechanic doors. Take the door to the right and go in there and ask for Norman. I was like, okay. So I go in, and there's a young kid. He's 21 years old. His name is Mike. And I tell him my situation, and he goes, okay, I'm going to call Norman. I'm going to tell him what's going on. And as soon as I know something, I'm going to call you back. So I give him all my information. And not even 5 minutes later, he's calling me saying that bring the boat around. We're going to help you. And so when we go and bring the boat around, Norman is there, and he tells us of a story that he went to Chesapeake Bay. He was sailing, and he had issues with his boat, and he started calling mechanics, and nobody would show up, and nobody would answer, and nobody would help. And he said, if I ever had a shop, I would definitely serve travelers who are having issues with their boat. So he goes, I have a mechanic for you. He's a diesel mechanic. And Mike, do you want to continue?
Yeah, he's a marine diesel mechanic. And I came around the corner in the boat, and here's Buddy walking out onto the dock with all his tools on a cart. I'm like, that can't be for me. Yep. As soon as we pull in, they help you tie up, talk to them about the problem and everything, and they went at her. There was two of them. Jacques, he was 74. He's retired. He works 3 days a week. He was there that day, luckily. And he took charge with the young fellow, Mike, and they just went at her. They found a problem. First problem in the electric hot water heater, where the fluid from the heat exchanger goes through the hot water tank, through that system to heat the hot water in the boat. Well, there was a leak in there. So they disconnected that and joined it together, thought they had the problem. So off we went, we paid them, and off we went out. Went out about a mile, and she was heating right up again. So we turned her right around, went back in, told them. They were like, okay, we're just gonna finish up what we're doing. We're gonna come down. Within a half hour, they were back on my boat with all their tools, and they took the impeller out, and they found the impeller had exploded or imploded or whatever happened to it. And
14 pieces.
The pieces were all inside the system. So it took them like 2 hours to get all the pieces, but they made sure they had every piece because all the fins broke off. So they got them all out, and they had to take the water pump out because there was some jammed in that. But they did a thorough job, put it all back together, and they were working for 3 or 4 hours, and the guy charged me $500. Like, we were blown away. I mean, they had all the opportunity to really give it to us. But anyway, and they gave me a new impeller in that price too. So it was just amazing. Those guys are just fabulous people.
So all to say that at the Marina de Longueuil, the Norvac company, you rock. Thank you so much. We really appreciated everything that you did for us to fix our situation. And I have to say that they have 34 boats. They have water taxis. They do all kinds of tours.
Weddings.
They have a wedding boat. It's a pirate boat, so you'll see that on the video. And I'll even post the impeller, a brand new impeller with the broken one with all the gazillion pieces, 14 pieces. So you'll see the difference. And so yeah, thanks so much, Marina Longueuil. Merci.